Why did this bad thing have to happen? It might be a little bad thing or a colossal bad thing. But that question gets asked a lot. In Second Kings, there's a little thing that happened. And the prophet Elisha was called upon to address the problem. He didn't try to explain why it happened. His goal was to fix the problem. In Second Kings 6, when the group of prophets was making a new campus, they were cutting down trees by the Jordan. As one of them began to cut down trees, the axe head that he was cutting with flew out and fell into the water. Well, the first thing that happened was he says, "Oh my Lord," because it was borrowed. When Elisha finds out, he says, "Where did you lose the axe head?" That's what he doesn't say. Sometimes in the Bible, what isn't said is as important as what is said. He doesn't say, "You silly goose, you should have been more careful. You know how axe heads go. I should have had a better tool." I may be, well, work hard and you'll be able to pay it off. No, he simply said, "Where? What did happen?" And so they showed him the place. Elisha cut a stick and threw it in there, which anybody could do. And then the iron floated. The iron floated. Now, anybody knows iron doesn't naturally float. By this act, the man was relieved. I don't have to repay the axe head. I've got it back. I can go on and keep cutting trees. But he had to do something more. Even though he saw the miracle, then Elisha said, "Lift it out. Lift it out." And then the man reached out his hand and took it. There are a couple lessons here. One is that even experiencing a miracle is not enough. Knowing that your sins have been forgiven is not enough. You may say, "Yay, my sins are forgiven." Live that way. What point is there in saying the prison door's been unlocked if you're going to stay in the prison and never leave your cell? Live a holy life. Also, there's another point to this little story of Elisha and the axe head. Elisha wasn't worried about placing blame. He didn't say, "Well, you deserve it." He didn't say, "You should have been more careful." Or he didn't say, "You should have tested it before you used it." He simply asked, where is it? And then he fixed the problem. Christ did very rarely answer the question, why? When it was brought up, he did, but usually he asked, how long is he been sick? Or how long has he had this affliction? He didn't place blame. He simply fixed the problem of sin, going to the cross to die for them, to die for my sins and for yours, for all those whose names are written in the book of life. Now, of all the miracles in the Bible, this is probably one of the smallest. Making an axe head float, so things were like they were an hour ago. But to that one man, it probably mattered a lot. Likewise, when we have small concerns, like, Lord, please let my cancer go away, or Lord, please let the Dolphins win, or Lord, please let my car make it home. We ask these things of God with the confidence that David had when he wrote, although I am poor and needy, the Lord takes thought of me. We're in a small planet, in a big, big universe, on a scale of unimaginable depth. From the farthest reaches of this universe to our little galaxy, to our little solar system, to our little planet, to our little sphere of influence, the God of the universe takes thought of me. And even though we might not be able to say why bad things happen, that is a comforting thought. The same God who made the universe makes all things beautiful in his time.